I actually contemplated taking this Inspiration Wednesday off because I have a lot of things going on today, lots of meetings, big things. I promise I will reveal them in the next 2 weeks, but they're huge, fantastically huge. But I really didn't have it in me. I don't really feel like doing this, but I'm just gonna go ahead today and just see what happens. So no plan, I'm just gonna gesso the page. Usually just that forward motion gets my wheels spinning, and I'm hoping for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and gesso the inclusion, the page, and see kind of where that leads me. So I was looking around and I thought, oh, let me tape the spine because I didn't want anything to leak through as I was gessoing, and I still don't know what I want to do. So I'm like, but that's really ugly. How do I cover it up? So when I was in Red Deer, Canada, Christy gave me some hockey tape. So she said it's fabric, you can stamp on it and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I think I'm going to cover these pages with, because my spine thing that I attempted, that wasn't very pretty. So I guess I'm just going to go through here and hopefully an idea hits me. And you know what? I've also kind of resolved myself to the fact if it doesn't, then I'm allowed to leave this abandoned. But we'll see where we get. So I'm just going to go through layers of this hockey tape and see what we get. Alright, so I've got that tape all on there, and oh, by the way, did you notice my new fancy thing? It's a little juicy because I've got Aquaphor on it, but live inspired. I'll do a post about it tomorrow, Friday, but happy. It makes me happy. Anyway, and it hurt like a bitch. Anyway, so I know I already did this, but I'm going to do it again because it really made me happy the first time, and I just happen I have like all these copies that I printed out, these butterflies. And I will link to this one as well. And I think I'm going to do an image transfer onto the fabric. Why? Because I opened my drawer and they were sitting on the top. And like I said, I'm just not feeling like crazy today. I'm feeling like a big lame-o. So let's go lame-o and do the image transfer. So I have the remnants of gel medium in here. And I don't think I'm going to use that for the image transfer. I'm going to use the better gel medium. Not that I'm going to throw this away, because I'm not going to. I will just use it for more just adhesive application. A lot of people tell me they can't get their image transfer to work, and I swear it's because of their gel medium that they're using, if they're not using Golden. Golden regular gel matte is the best. Without a doubt, it is the best, and I can't open it. So don't do as I'm doing. And you should also make sure you put the cap on right. I'm gonna clean off my brush. Go into the nice, juicy, clean, new gel medium, brand new. Yay, pretty. And I'm gonna coat the entire surface of this, and it's like fabric. I mean, I wouldn't say it's canvas. It's a lot like canvas, but it's like a soft cotton, really. And yeah, this was a new product to me. I apparently do not play hockey. And hockey tape. When in Canada, one must get hockey tape. So thanks, Christy. We're going to be using hockey tape today because of you. My ode to Canadian hockey. I'm going to press this down. You know what? I'm actually going to trim this up because if you see, there's some white space. I don't really need the white space. It's not going to transfer, so hopefully my gel medium doesn't dry. Alright, I'm going to burnish this on there. See if I can get... The main idea of burnishing is just to make sure that I get all the surface touching where I want it to transfer. Now this has got some texture. It's got layered in tapes. They're not level. So just do my best, and I know image transfer not going to be a perfect transfer. You got to know that going in. All right, usually I give it about a minute and I start peeking to see if it's transferring. I'm going to say it's not transferring, so let's just give it another minute. Never transferred onto hockey tape, so anything? Oh, I got something. Might not be beautiful. it might not even be close to beautiful. I'm going to say transferring onto paper was better. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do it again on the other side because I might as well go all in. So I'll just repeat that whole process and see if I can't get something better. This might be another train wreck. A train wreck like last week. I can't speak. Multitask. I can't cut and speak at the same time. Alright, I'm going to do it again and I'll be back. I think what I'm going to do is play with some of my Dr. Martens Hydrus inks, which are fluid watercolor. They're not like watercolors in the tubes or watercolor in the palette. They're like highly concentrated watercolor, like India ink, but only it's watercolor. So I need to prime this surface because I want them to kind of roll over the top of it. So I am going to put absorbent ground, and this is white, so it's going to kind of whitewash what I have here. I don't really like what I have here, so I'm just going to try to do something over it. I don't know if it's going to work, but you know, we'll see. So this basically turns anything you're putting it on to a watercolor paper. So it's primed and ready to take watercolor. It is absorbent, but still it's not going to be like the fabric that's underneath. So, or the gel medium, because the gel medium isn't all that absorbent either. So I'm going to put this on. Just kind of blend it as much as I can over the page. And then I will come back once this is coated and dried with this absorbent ground. Put a really lot over there. And then we'll kind of drop some watercolor on it and see what it does. No expectations about today. So just roll with it, baby. Roll with it. I'll be back. Alright, so this is what I have. And I really just, I'm not feeling it today. I really want to walk away, but I'm not going to. Perseverance. Alright, so I've got yellow ochre here. Again, it's watercolor. And I don't want this to have too much, I guess, what do you call it, bowing in the pages, because I really want to put the watercolor down and kind of see what it does. So I'm going to drop that there. I need a straw. Alright, got a straw. So I'm going to kind of blow this and see what it does. I don't really think that was shaken up really well either. I don't know what those little specks of something are. We're going to keep them though. Based on color palette alone, what about like some burlap somewhere? I don't know. Why don't I just cut out a random piece of burlap? Like that one clearly needs to be cut on that fold. Because maybe I'll use that, maybe I won't. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that clearly obvious today? I'm just going to glue that there. How random. How flippin' random. I'm doing it. Where's my quick dry? Quick dry's all dried up. And you know, I don't really care about precision at this point. So I'm just going to get enough glue down that I can press this into something. Look at that. Glue is way bigger than my burlap. That's okay. That's the kind of day it is. Do I want another on the other side? I just want to stop there. I mean, I've got this little thing too. All of a sudden feeling very tribal. I'm putting that there. Why? I don't know why. We're not to ask why at this point. Maybe we're to ask why not. I'll probably give you a dozen reasons why not. Yeah. Still, clearly, not sure what I'm doing. Do I want to put some more over somewhere else? I could. Not sure yet. I have a skinny line somewhere. I could do that. Have I told you yet that I clearly cannot stand the page I'm working on? Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this. When in doubt, gesso. So yeah, I'm gessoing now. All that watercolor, oh, I hear what you're saying, but you already did layers of stuff. Oh, I did, and I don't like it. So maybe we'll just go with some of the color and some of the wash. All those layers are important because they all got me here. But maybe they're not the forefront of this. I am making a mess. I am slopping gesso everywhere. And my little dog's feet. All right, so wow, gessoed it, and now I kind of like it. I don't know how this stuff happens, but I kind of like it. It's kind of weird and plain and grungy, it layered, and I didn't glue any of these down, but I'm going to. And then on my typewriter onto a tag, just typed up, yes, you can, and I'm going to put those in the window. So hopefully Helmar, which it should, hold the key down. I'll load it up really good. I'm just going to glue these things directly to the burlap. And then I'm going to fill in those frames with the text. I think I'm going to do some random script text stamping on the outside. Probably should have done this before I glued anything down. But who knows what we're going to get on the texture. And then I'm going to go around the edges with a little wet cloth and just kind of get it so it's not going to stamp like a square. Oh, I like that. Thinking to finish it up, since I have that cool brown watercolor and that staining going on underneath, which really does look like staining, I like it. So I'm gonna just go around the edge with some vintage photo. I do Inspiration Wednesday because things like this happen. I actually really do like this page. It's not anywhere near what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be dripping watercolors, and I thought it was going to be bright, and I thought it was going to have an image transfer, but you know what? Sometimes along the way you just find a new path, and that's what this one did. And I kind of thought, oh, that's it when the burlap went on, but I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad I stuck with it. Again, it's simple, clean. It's that kind of day for me, and you know what? I needed a little message that said, yes, you can. So that's it for Inspiration Wednesday. Meet me back here, I guess, either tomorrow or Friday, depending on how my schedules are, because I'm in meetings all week, because there's some cool stuff I know I can't tell you. I want to tell you, and I really shouldn't tell you now because there's nothing really to tell until I have pictures to back it up. So anyway, let's just say either tomorrow or Friday I'll have some details about my tattoo and the awesome calligrapher. It's not my handwriting that I commissioned to do it for me, and yeah, I've got pictures, I've got video. Apparently most of the video has me saying swear words, but maybe I can morph that into some kind of video thing. So I'll see you back here next week. Have fun.